Hello, blessed and beloved jewelry community. Welcome to this new video. So, this is part of a new series because I will keep making tutorials. I'm not totally done with the English series tutorials, but you know that we're modeling a very complex model, and that is going to take more time. And well, I want to have fun with Blender, so we're my cats are participating in the video. Come on. One is actually just behind me on the chair, which is really funny. But anyway, okay, so I want to have fun with Blender. So, but I'm going to make that a tutorial. So, hello, kitty kitty. She wants to be on my lap. Okay, so what are we going to do? Something very nice. So let's create a plane, and let's go and center this plane here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, first I'm going to model something, then I'm going to give it a very special material, make a render, and use that to make a jewel. All right, so let's save this as okay. So let's start designing something. Inset. So I'm going to move up, inset, okay, something like that, then inset, start going, no wait a second, this one I won't move, okay, let's go down a bit. All right, what did I do? Inset, yeah, I know. All right, so let's keep on doing something like that. All right, okay. this is really nice. This is having fun with Blender. That's the new series, and it will be in French and Spanish and English because it's having fun with Blender. And all right, and making jewelry, okay. Because that's my channel, that's why the channel is growing, because we're making jewelry. Okay, then let's select everything, copy this, rotate this 45 degrees, let's make it a bit smaller, somewhere here, but not so low, somewhere there, maybe make it bigger then, let's go somewhere here and then higher. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty nice. Now let's bring in, what did I do? Let's select the object first. Okay, then let's create you know what? Actually, I'm gonna let's go back 45. And wait a second, does that look good? It looks pretty good actually. Okay, that's pretty nice, but let's make it a higher level, yet another level, something like that. Okay, we have this, like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I want to add something more. Maybe a circle or a sphere. Okay, let's bring a sphere in. Right, Shift S, cursor to selected, add a sphere. Let's bring the sphere somewhere here. Let's make a edit on that sphere. Let's remove what we don't need. We don't want that. So now let's take this. Let's make a Boolean union. There we go. Let's apply it and let's remove the sphere. So we have this. Okay, so this is simple design, and we're going to see a way to use that. So let's go to shading. Let's create a new material. Let's call it gray scale. Okay, we're going to create a gradient texture here. We're going to bring a color ramp right there. We're going to bring in the texture coordinates generated. They're going to go into vector, then in factor, and then color to base. Okay, we have that, but we want this to be okay. Let's bring in the converter separate XYZ, and we want this here. We want the Z vector, so we have that. Okay, now we're going to bring, okay, I want render of this, but I want it to be somehow flat.
Hello, hey, hey, come on, wait, wait, so, wait.
She's playing with my legs. Okay, we need to remove the light. So this is already pretty good because we already have some depth right there, but it's not enough. Okay, so I need to bring some lights, and I'm going to use any file, that is somehow flat. It doesn't matter if it has colors. This one is orange. What I can do also is on the world map, I can bring in some color contrasts. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Maybe not that much brightness, so this is pretty nice. And also, if you want to remove and have a real grayscale, because you just go here and remove the saturation right there to 0. Okay, but I prefer the render with the color. it looks nicer. Okay, anyway, I'm also going to create a plane right there. Okay, for the camera top view here. Okay, so I'll console 0, but the camera is going to be orthographic, like here, and closer somewhere there. Okay, and this one, the plane is going to have a new material. This one, we're going to center this right there. Obviously, it's going to be bigger like that, and it gonna have new material, full black. Okay, so full black is going to be full black. So full black, black. Okay, so we have too much contrast right there. Bring this to 0. Oh well, that's funny, but it's not what I want. Let's bring contrast at 3. And yeah, I might remove some. No, actually it's nicer there, but in second here. Let's bring it here. Let's bring it there. Well, full black won't be full black after all. We'll have. That's. Wait a second. Why? Okay, let me check something with the roughness. Okay, 1, 10. No specular at all. There we go. Okay, so that's the background, black background. So now I can set again my contrast there at 2, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And also you can keep on this material, I can take this a bit lower here. I'm going to put some metallic. I think maybe metallic at 1. There's more contrast there. It's better for what I want. And let's go specular at 1. No, 0 actually. Roughness. No, it's too much. That's pretty good, but let's see. 1. No, that one is too much. Okay, I'm going to stay like that 0.4. Okay, so we have that. We modeled something simple like a decorative motif, and I gave it a grayscale, gradient texture from down to up, so it's on the z-axis. So we're going to check the render. Let's make the render with cycles. So it must be fast. That's the point. Okay, I did not. Let's turn on the denoising. Let's put it optics. All right, let's go again here. So it's very fast. And you know what? I want the render to be square. So let's go at 2000 or even resolution. Well, let's go to 2000. It's going to be nice. Okay, so I need to reconfigure the distance of the camera. 3.2 to 5. Not too close to 25, not too far. Well, depends what you want. I want some distance for what's coming next, so we'll be fine like this. Okay, let's make a render. There we go. I used very low sampling here, should be good enough. Okay, so I'm going to show you a method to make interesting things without having to use any graphic software. Just using Blender, we're going to create this. We're going to use it for a displacement, and it's going to be very fun on a ring. So let's save the image. Save. You can save it. Let's save it. We don't need the alpha, and put 0 compression and save the image. You know what? Would be nice if you put a name to the image. I know, there you go, texture 1. Perfect. Okay, so I just did that. I can stay in the same file. Let's just turn on the renderer filters. So this is black plane. This is motif en français. Okay, let's remove from the view, right? Let's remove all that. Okay, now let's create a cylinder. Let's start from the cylinder. It's a bit easier. let's put 60 vertices. Let's put radius 9. Let's put it sorry, align to the view. Let's center, my friend, the cylinder, and depth 5, something like this should be pretty good. All right, that's what we have. Okay, I'm going to remove the side, remove faces. There you go. All right, now we have that. We're going to and check the. Okay, this is okay. We need to make a specific UV edit. This one is pretty good, but there's a mistake because when I'm going to load my square image, the UV must be the entire square. It's really easy to correct this. Just take this and move it down there, and first just turn on the constraint image to bounce right there. Okay, that's the full square, and that's going to be my full image. All right, now let's put some displacement right here. So it's going to be done from the UV coordinates. You don't even have to put the UV map because there's only one UV map on this object, so it's okay. But if you want, turn it on, turn that one on, which is V1. Okay, now let's create a new texture and just call it whatever you want, but let's call it Modifier. And let's open our nice friend, the image we just did here. So here we are, we have this, and there's not much going on for now. Why? Because we need subdivisions, and let's have a look. Let's put subdivisions right there, but obviously before. Okay, that's something nice in the 2.9 version. Well, I've been using it for the entire year, so we already knew that you can move the modifiers just grabbing and sliding, and that's really cool. So that's nothing new here. Okay, let's turn on the okay, so now we see something is going on with the displacement. But what I need to do is that my texture mapping here, I can map more times. Let's put 20 times on X. Well, that's too much. Let's put 10. Let's put 7. Let's put 8. 10 again. Okay, 10 seems to be pretty good. But the subdivisions, they're not good enough yet. So let's turn these on higher. 6. Okay, it's already interesting. So I think I already made my point, but obviously we're not done. I'm going to complete the entire ring to make it look nice. That's pretty cool. But before we do, I'm going to lower this again. I'm going to subdivide this here a couple of times, something like that. And so I'm going to have a better resolution. Yeah, here we go. This is pretty nice and shouldn't be too heavy. Maybe one more, maybe 4. It's slower, but it's already pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay, actually it's really nice. So okay, so I can leave that as the decoration and leave the design like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that and model the rest around this inside it, because it doesn't matter as long as the ground of this cylinder is part of the rest of the design. We'll have a solid object for 3D printing, so we're good. Okay, let's go to 4 here anyway, and we're kind of good. Let's just check the mid-level so we don't change. Let's put it 0. No, 0.5 was pretty good. All right. Okay, so well, applause, a round of applause. This is obviously a very nice trick. You just saw how to make a nice displacement just using Blender. I had nothing at the beginning. I made a design, I made a gradient texture, I saved the render, and we have this now. So let's keep on working as a jewelry designer. Okay, I'm going to create an entire ring with this, just to make a nice render, and it's having fun with Blender, so that's why I really wanted to make a new series, because I'm going to, well, let's say almost fool around, but making very interesting and productive things for jewelry design with Blender, using basically no add-ons as always, because that's also part of the fun. I think for me, well, most add-ons, they just kill the creative. Yeah, just my, you know, sorry, give me the circle there, circle. Okay, kills the creative mind. All right, too much tools kill the artist. Okay, okay, let's go here, let's go there. So let's make an ES somewhere here, A, E, somewhere there, and okay, that's pretty good just for the body of the ring. Well, obviously not. So, no, let's put it to center of mass of the volume, to center this friend. Okay, now what else? What else? Okay, we're going to take. No, wait a second. Yeah, we have this and that. Let's go here. Let's make an inset. Now let's make an outside edge. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's have some side view. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Now we want some gemstones, obviously, but I'm going to bring the gemstones on the sides. Okay, so bring in, import an STL of diamond right there. Wait a second, where is? Okay, there it is. Okay, size 2 millimeters. Is too good enough. So I won't put any. Okay, let's go to 1.5, no, 125. Let's go to 125. It's pretty good for diamonds. All right, I'm going to make a special. Okay, this is ring. What's this? Wait, which is what ring? What? Who's who? That's the ring. Ring body. Okay, let's put it smooth with auto smooth right here. Then we're going to so hide this guy, hide this guy. Okay, I'm going to create a special setting for this. Well, just create a cube here. Okay, let's center this right there. Let's see that we're not too big. We're pretty good here. Front view, side view. Z. Let's come somewhere here. Okay, now let's add a circle for the cutter. Where the circle's too big. Let's make it 125 basically. 125. All right, let's go edit mode right there. FE. Let's create the cutter here. E S. I'm gonna come somewhere here. ES, not so big. E, here we go. Cutter is nice. Okay, now we're going to cut this once. Boolean with this H. All right. Now I'm going to create a cylinder. Cylinder here. Obviously not so big. Yeah, just go to the view. I don't care the size. I'm going to make it smaller right here. Right now, let's put it here. Okay, let's make it, no, sorry. SY, here we go. Let's copy it, let's turn it 90 degrees here. Okay, now this guy is going to boolean subtract difference with this one. Hide this one, and let's make another boolean there, and let's make the cut right here. All right, we have this, this, and that. Okay, but that's ugly. That's just ugly. So let's see if we can get some bevel right there. That's very slight bevel, but I don't think there's that much room for more beveling right there. But anyway, doesn't matter much. But I'm going to keep the bevel like this. Makes the edge a bit nicer. Okay, but then I'm going to create leaves. You know, I love organic jewelry. So let's create a curve, Bezier curve right there. We're going to bring it, wait a second. Well, this is just nothing for now. Now, okay, let's bring it here. Let's bring it right there. Let's bring this here. Okay, wait a second. We want to be somewhere like here. So this at the corner there. Side view. Okay. We're going to make some prongs like leaves, you know? So that's why, okay, these prongs are not even working. They're too far away from the diamond. That's obvious. We all know that. But it's because we're far from done. Well, no, we're closer to being done, actually. Okay, circle. Busy circle right there. Poof, let's center that. Let's subdivide this just a couple of times. Let's bring that. Here we are. So we're gonna bring this one here. Bring that there. Bring that there also. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, so my friend here is going to bevel geometry right there, here. Nice, this is huge. Obviously, AS is not too bad. Let's fill this. Now we need a taper curve. So let's create a curve, Bezier curve. This is that. Great. Now we need to move this higher. Oh, this is pretty nice. And move this backwards because we want the top to be higher. So let's go there somehow. Okay, just put nicer resolution to this one. 50 will be fine. Okay, now let's have a look at, let's get a bit closer here. Let's go a bit more here. not necessarily totally symmetric. I prefer non-symmetric designs, generally speaking. Okay, so this is not a, well, actually let's make it really more. Okay, let's, no, sorry, don't duplicate that. Subdivide this. I want the second, you know, obviously that this is going to complicate the beveling part, but let's, okay, and to have more twists, okay, grab this and move it rather here so the tip comes out. Okay, who's too long, who's too short now? But no, that's okay. This one, no F key. Okay, it was ugly, no, it was pretty, now it's ugly, but that's because I need to change my size. Here is too strong there. Okay, here we don't have that much space, so let's, well, you know what, let's remove this guy. Sometimes we do useless things. I don't even need that. That's why it doesn't work, because I don't need it to work. Okay, I want something with a bit more of a twist right there. It must be inside the metal there, and it will be inside the floor right here. And I'm going to tilt this guy. Perfect, perfect. I just wanted to actually hide the corners because the corners are ugly. Okay, we have this, and that's pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to copy this, hide this, and that. Come on. Okay. Leaf one. There you go. Leaves going to mesh. We're going to copy it, rotate, copy, rotate 180. One last time, 270. Okay, so this goes to mesh, and these guys, they all come together. Okay, this guy I might do, let's just have a look at what happens with subdivisions. Yes, that's not too bad. Let's go at a bit more. That's funny, but no, it's not what I want. All right, let's keep it straight like that. Let's keep it straight. All right, that with that. This is going to be called, wait a second. All these guys come together. Are we? Okay. Setting one. Okay, now I'm going to set some materials here. Diamond. Setting is going to be made of gold. Gold right here. Okay, we're good for now, because I'm going to join that. Okay, anyway, setting one. Okay, let's bring back my friends here. This is going to be on the side of the ring, on the sides. Okay, so let's move that up right here. Okay, let's put it somewhere on the sides. Somewhere here. Obviously I will need another level. Okay, perfect. All right, now let's bring in an empty axis. All right, the empty is going to be at the center right there. This we're going to multiply with an array. I don't know, maybe 24 times from the object offset from the empty. So 24, it's what, 15 degrees. Okay, Control A, all transform. Thank you. I don't remember how much. 15 degrees. That's pretty lovely. That's pretty lovely. Yep, I like it. Let's bring a mirror modifier right here. Okay, let's do it from there. Actually, it's from y-axis, no x. Okay, this guy needs to cancel transforms. So this one is going to be from the ring body. Come on. Ring body is the last one. Okay, perfect. Okay, we have this, and that. These guys also can go directly in gold. Let's make this out of gold. All right, we have all that, and we need obviously something to carry the settings on the sides. I'm going to create some small, let's make a, let's bring a small square right here, align to the view. This gotta be, well, it's subdivided a couple of times. Let's bring this here. Okay, let's bring this here. Now wait a second. Yeah, just want to bevel this. No. Somewhere like that. This just a bit here. Okay, let's put this guy in place somewhere. So in place is going to be it's going to be somewhere here. This is true. Wait a second. Nah, I can't see the side. Okay, here. There we go. Somewhere like that. So this is going to be made out of gold. And let's go ahead and remove the inside vertices. Delete those. Hey, now we're going to make a spin. So come on, spin doctor. This tool should be called the spin doctor, not spin doctor. We all know the band. All right, center 0, 0, 0, axis y1, 0, 360 degrees and 80 times. How does this look? Okay, this looks good, but we're going to move out just a bit like that. And well, I need 2 of those. Thing is I'm going to undo because I need this to go higher. So this is going to go higher, and because that goes higher, I'm going to make another decoration just for fun, because I just want things to be nicer. and that's the way it goes. Move here like 45 degrees. 45. Okay, let's go again and make the spin doctor here. Boom. 0 0 0 1 0 360 80. We're good. Now this is nice, and I need this also on the inside. Normal, auto, blow, blow. We got this. Let's copy this guy. Shift D, and let's move it somewhere here to be very happy with all that. That's nice. That's nice. So this and that. Control J. Okay, we're going to control A, all transforms. Let's make a mirror on the y-axis. Okay, y-axis X, no. Everybody's happy with this, yes. Okay, let me just check this, how much. Let's check the statistics right there. Okay, we got 5 millions. Yeah, it's pretty much, but the GPU won't care at all. So we're good. We're good to go. So let's make the render. We're going to use cycles today. We're going to make something simple, but cool. So let's put just a plane. You know where? Oh, we always need a plane somewhere. Okay, let's go here, 0 0, let's make this big. All right, so the view is always here. Let's set the camera at here. I'll control track. Okay, now camera, but you know what? Yeah, doesn't matter. It's easy to set. I'm using the same file as before, but let's keep orthographic because this ring is going to look nicer. Like that. A very nice orthographic render. For many rings, it's a bit nicer here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to sign. Let's sign this. Let's sign. Where are we with this? Let's put diseño de joyas. Where are we there in the bunch? Where should it be too far? Well, there's one there. Let's put designer, diseñador. And here we are. We're pretty well placed. Let's copy the brand right there. Control V, Control C. Okay, now let's bring a text. Text right here. Okay, let's go to edit mode on the text. Hey. Let's make the Control V right there. This is good, but we're going to change. Let's change the font, I guess. So let's go to Windows font. Okay, we're already there. Let's go with this. I think. Let's have a look. Okay, that's nicer. All right, let's go. This as a mesh. Alt C. Okay. A. Let's make an extrusion. Up here. Let's center to the mass volume. Let's center this. Let's have a look. Where are we now? Yeah, because we should always sign our nice works. Should be signed every time. All transforms. Now let's bring this guy down there somewhere. Yeah, we see that. No, obviously, yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, let's bring a simple deform here. Let's bend, and we're going to need a cube. We need a cube. Do we need a cube? Yeah, we need a cube. Or maybe not. Yeah, we need a cube. Okay, let's Shift S, cursor to selected, add cube. Now it's going to be from the cube's reference, and the cube must rotate 90 degrees on X. Now the direction is Z, I guess. Yeah, Z, good. Sehr gut. Okay, here should be like 70 degrees. Yep, pretty good. Let's have a boolean with this. I don't know if it's thick enough. I hope so. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look there. Yeah, we're good. All right. So if I'm going to use cycles, let's hide everybody that doesn't go on the render. Okay. Yeah, just hide those I don't need right here. The ground. We don't need this. Okay, we're all good here. So now I'm going to change. I need to change the image. Yeah, let's change. Let's put a studio HDR, something simple like that. Okay, let's have a look at how it looks. Okay, but first we're going to turn on the overclocking, please. All right, we're all good here. Let me just check that the CPU overclock is also turned on. Give me a second, we're almost there. Software is opening right there. Okay, it's on. All right, this the overclocking on most CPUs make you gain at least 10% speed. Okay, we need to set the materials. Just choose the gold. No, not texture paint. That's not for today. Maybe next time. I need yeah, just the materials. But I was looking at something. There's something that doesn't have. Yeah, these guys. All right, I already set. Okay, perfect. This one goes at mesh, shading, flat faces, and sharp edges. That's on the gemstone. And Control Y. These guys are going to be smooth faces and smooth edges. So yes, let's go to shade smooth. Just on the sphere again. Shade no, sorry, shade flat. Thank you. Okay, but that's because of this. All right, it's a bit better. Okay, anyway, we're good. So let's set the materials. Okay, this is gold. Gold. No, this is diamond. So diamond. Let's bring everybody 0 there. 248. Transmission 1. Color full white, please. Roughness 0. Specular 1. That's the diamond. Now the gold. Gold is gold color. Go something like here. Okay, metallic 1, specular 1, roughness 0.1, all the rest is 0. Doesn't matter, just to have it straight. Okay, camera view, and let's see. Okay, now because I'm using cycles, I can turn on the bevel mode to soften some edges. This is looking pretty nice already. I don't like the floor is not ready. The floor needs a floor material. The gold is looking pretty nice. Floor, I want it caps. Okay, floor is going to be metallic 1, roughness 3, but white. I wanted something pinkish like that, you know. I like that. Okay, that's good. Let's have a look also at the levels. Okay, levels of light path. Okay, let's go 24, not 4, 24. Thank you for everybody. 24, that's good enough. Okay, we have all that. Okay, that's nice, but I don't like everything yet. Okay, gold needs a slight bump, so turn on. Wait a second though, because we don't have UVs. Okay, let me see if I can. No, I don't know. Maybe just this one. No, maybe for once I'm going to keep the gold totally polished with no bump. It should be okay. But also we need to find a better studio image. Maybe this one. Did I change that? No, it didn't. I know I did. Yes, okay. Actually, you can see that has no. Obviously, that HDR is not good, but I just want to try some things with the colors. Okay. I might need a remesh because of the boolean on that. Still not happy with that. Let's find another one. Okay, let's go to the classics. Obviously, that would be this one. Okay, that's a bit nicer, but let's keep working on. Okay, so things I need to change. Wait. Yeah, the gold. Okay, the gold. Let's bring in the bevel node. 8 samples on the normals. Let's have a look. Yeah, that okay. It looks a bit better, but we still have. I might need a remesh here. Let's try to remesh this. This one. No, not this one. That one. Okay, first. Okay, because of the boolean. Let's make it mesh at once, and let's make a remesh. Remesh with the voxel at 05 or 04 or 03. 02. Let's go at 02. Then I need to smooth it a lot. So it's always a problem with the engraving. 120. Is that good enough? Yes, so let's go at 135. And it's too soft now, obviously. 40 times. 3 at 03. I think I keep the and let's make it smooth shading. So we keep, okay, that's a bit better. Okay, let's have a look. If we see the lines too strong, I'm going to change the strategy. But that's just a rendering problem anyway. That the ring is ready for, yeah, that's not so cool. The engraving looks very good, but the rest doesn't. Okay, let's try to use the smooth level 7 1 Smooth shading. Okay, that's pretty good. At 8, at 9. Obviously I could decimate. Okay, at 8. At 8 we're good. We don't have the lines marked so much. This looks better. In the whole things, the gold gets a really nice tone. Yep. But now I need to change on the world. I need more. I want more. Or I need more, I guess. Okay, and let's change. Let's remove the brightness there, and let's make maybe. Okay, let's bring in the vector mapping. I want to rotate. Nope. Why? Wait a second. Nope. Ah, this one comes before. I thought that was funny. I was rotating the colors, which is pretty nice. You can rotate the RGB, obviously. Sometimes we do use that actually. Okay, I want to rotate the vector, not the color. Okay, that rotation is a bit better. Maybe even more the strength. Okay, let's maybe bring it down at 75. It's a bit too strong. And I have no lights on the fire. I could make some. Yeah, let's still bring this down and contrast. Maybe okay, that's pretty good. Okay, also something. In fact, the stones. Let's go back to the stones. Here, I don't want diamond. I want peridot. Because I want some color, and there's that organic. So green peridot here, and obviously, yeah, this is too greenish, a bit more yellowish, and a bit darkerish. Oh, that's nice. But obviously the IOR it's 165, and that's cool. That's nice. It's very nice. But now also on the floor, let's bring in some gradient color. Okay, let's bring a color ramp. Oh, wait a second. Color ramp. Thank you. Here. Now let's bring the factor. Let's bring the color to the base. Now wait a second. I want this. I drop that one, and let's connect here. Okay. Now the floor can be smaller. GX here, GY here. So I wasn't planning. Okay, I'm going to make a vignette effect and something more reddish. Okay, let's flip these colors. Obviously I can also flip this. I want to be yeah, something more like purplish. Yeah, something like that. This is pretty nice. Let me see. This is realistic for the peridot, but I want more saturation just for this render here. Yeah, this is really nice. Okay, let's make a vignette effect on the compositing. Let's turn this on. Okay, let's make a very fast render. Let's make a very fast render at 32 samples. Okay, let's go with this for a second. Let me check that the performance. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Just a bit heavy with the millions, but it's not too slow. It's pretty good. Okay, I like it. I like it. It's nice. I just want to make some vignette effect. Maybe turn on. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Okay, we have that. Well, whenever you want there. Okay, let's bring in a vector ellipse mask. Let's bring, okay, perfect image right there. Okay, let's bring in a blur filter here. So this goes in the image. I'm just going to bring the image there so we can directly see the shape of the mask for the vignette. The vignette is a very classical trick in Blender. It's easy to set up. Okay, let's go. During this is at 5. I don't remember. Yeah, this like that. Let's make it fast Gaussian. Let's make it relative. Let's make it 30-30. And okay, the render was very fast, but sometimes the composite won't update, but that doesn't matter much. Yeah, it doesn't matter much. Make the render again. So when the composite isn't actualizing on its own, like it's the case now, you just render, and now I get this is the, well, this is already pretty good for the vignette. Okay, I have that. Now I need to mix, mix. Where's the mixer? Let's mix. Okay, I need to mix this and that here, and the image right there. Okay, what I'm going to ask is the denoising paths somewhere here. The denoiser data should be where are you, Scooby-Doo? Wait a second. Let me just, yeah, because it's turned on, but let's maybe remove this one here and let's go back there. I need a denoising data to make it, because I need the denoised. So I'm going to make the denoising right here. So denoising normal, albedo, and this is the one I combine, because otherwise I'm going to mix over the, or maybe it's already built in. No, it's already, but I prefer to do it like that. Because like this, I'm sure that the denoised image is mixing in the compositor. All right, mix. Well, I think it's, I never remember if it's multiply. Let's have a look. Let's run the render again. And yeah, I never remember if it's add, multiply, or that for the vignette effect. So, but anyway, you'll figure that out. Just check on the forums. You should never say that in a tutorial, right? But I know it is perfect. Well, it's a bit too much. It's too much. So to change that, I just need to, well, actually, I just need to go at 95 and 55. So that makes the, yeah, that makes the ellipse bigger. Actually, I could go at 1 and 0.6, and you can see it updates in a couple of seconds, just because we have too many. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I love the colors because of the stars. We should put some 1 hour. That was fast enough. I could put some particles around there. I think we do that. Okay, I'm going to save the file as another name. I'm going to put render 2. I'm going to save that because I'm going to there should be falling for now. Yeah, it's pretty good. What we could do for fun is that, because it's having fun with Blender, we just want them now to fall like that. So yeah, actually this is going to be good. Let's make it bigger. Let's move it here, right there. Now let's, I don't even, that's too far. Let's bring it right there. Let's have a look. Oh, wait a second. Let's start from 0. Let's save this. Okay, now we have some things, but we are going to make them bounce on the ring. Let's apply this guy. Okay, who's who? Actually, let's call them decals. Okay, but we're going to bounce on the ring body. So the ring body is going to have the collision turned on, and we should have a bit more fun now. And it will also, okay, let's have a look. Well, maybe I need to bake that so it makes the collisions turn on with that. Are they? Okay, anyway, yeah, the material. Okay, so the particles are going to be from the object. So I need render from object. Object is sphere 01, I think. Particule. Alright, let's go there. And let's also turn the floor, collision on the floor. Alright. Okay, I'm going to change. This is going to be new emitter. Let's put this material, let's change it. Gems. Now this render tab, render as object. Okay, now also scale. Yeah, something like that, but I need rotation from, okay, rotation, randomize everything. Okay, let's have a look at that. Also, I'm going to remove a couple of effectors. This one won't be, I don't need it, so it's going to be less trouble here. And maybe those I don't need either. That's going to be faster then. Alright, let's have a look. Okay, perfect. Now this is going to be very fun. Great. So after that, the render time is going to be a bit crazy because all of the refractions between the gems, and obviously I'm going to put a better material with more colors on the diamonds, well, on the gems on the floor. The floor is going to be made of diamonds, and that's all we want. So now it's going to be faster for everything, for the simulation and the render and all of that. It's going to be funnier.